is Coda Territory Sports, sponsored by the Box Event Center.
Happy dinner time, everybody. Rapid City Central's Ryan Tschetter was second in the state with 40 pins this season. Here's a closer look at our Gustafson Builders Athlete of the Week. Rapid City Central's Ryan Tschetter has a true passion for wrestling, and some of his first memories are of him on the mat.
I'm 18 years old, and I've been doing wrestling basically ever since I was like itty bitty, those little tiny kids you see at the AAU tournaments. I was one of them, and my dad was a big wrestler, and so I just following in his footsteps.
He's just been one of those kids that he does everything right. He's doing things right in the classroom, doing things right in the hallway. When we come into the practice room, he's doing things right in here as well.
Tschetter finished fifth at last week's state tournament, and he's enjoyed seeing his own improvement over the course of his high school career. Looking
back at me like freshman year and sophomore year to now, it's a big difference. I'm way more confident and in better shape, and I just feel like overall I've become a better person.
He tries to be a leader by example, meaning when he's out there wrestling, he's always showing sportsmanship, he's always showing competing to the very end, never giving up, and then when he comes off the mat, he's very coachable. So the kids should see that, and yes, he's a leader in my eyes for sure.
Ryan has met a lot of friends through wrestling, and he feels the sport has also helped prepare him to have success off the mat.
Definitely one of my favorite things about wrestling is the friends you make, and it just sets you up so in life really good, because you're like, nothing can be harder than this, because wrestling's a hard sport, and so I like to think of it as this is just a milestone to future things.
Once they graduate and move on, that's probably the proudest moment as a coach, is being able to say that I at least associated with that person, hopefully had a positive influence in their life. And I know Ryan, he's got great parents, great family. He's going to carry that on to whatever he wants to do after high school.
Congrats to Ryan for being our Gustafson Builders Athlete of the Week. It's fun to watch him and all the area wrestlers at last week's state wrestling tournament. Now, Class A and B girls basketball teams are on the court tonight for SODAC 16 games. One game is already in the books as Mapia Luta stays unbeaten and punches its ticket to state with a 62-27 victory over Flandreau. Rapid City Christian currently on the court against Sioux Falls Christian in the third quarter. The top seeded at Chargers lead at 46-26. To the Summit League tournament at Sioux Falls, where the top seeded South Dakota State women took on Omaha this afternoon. Rapid City's Haley Timmer drives into the lane, puts it up the glass for two. Timmer scored 11 points. Brooklyn Meyer led the way with 16 as the Jackrabbits move into the semifinals with an impressive 87-67 victory. Now, South Dakota State will play either St. Thomas or UND in the semis on Saturday, as those teams will meet up coming up tomorrow afternoon. Now, the USD women came up on the short end this afternoon, falling to Oral Roberts by the score of 70-50. I'll have highlights of that game for you coming up tonight at 9 and 10 o'clock. Now, the SDSU and USD men, they're on the court tomorrow night in the Summit League quarterfinals. As well tonight, we'll have the rest of the SODAC 16 Class A and B girls basketball scores. That's a look at sports.